Hello everyone, welcome to devlog number 11. Now, a lot of the changes that I made since the last devlog have been behind the scenes except for one major change. Level 9. Yep, I added level 9. It's the same like height as level 7, but it looks very different. Okay, so hold on, let me just... There we go. Alright. So, the one major change that I did make was that the audio now has reverb in these cave levels because we're in a cave and there probably should be reverb. So yeah, that was one of the changes I made. Okay. Another change that I made was that if you just barely fall short of making a jump, the game will boost you over a little bit so that you don't get like frustrated by jumps that you probably should have made anyways. So yeah, it's like maybe a little bit too lenient with the thing, with like granting jumps, but that's fine. Alright, so if I go up there, that's the end of the level, but yeah. I love how this level looks. You could see like the giant skeleton hand in the background with the shafts of light coming in through crevices in the cave roof, or just holes in the roof of the cave. And down here, with all the rocks in the background. Yeah, I just think it looks really good. And of course, this platforming. This platforming is the entire reason why I made that change, because, oh my goodness, this was really annoying to do before I did. Like, all these platforms are just like not spaced properly. Oh, I also reduced the player's maximum jump height. They can make all the same jumps as they could before, but only with the ledge grab thing. So a lot of the original 6 levels rely heavily on the ledge grab now, which is fine because the ledge grab it works. It's actually not too noticeable unless it fires when it really shouldn't be. But yeah. Anyways, that's this level. As you saw, there was 2 new enemies, or 2 new instances of the enemy from last episode. In this cave area. And it's just really some platforming section. It's just a small platforming section, really, but yeah. It was it's fun to draw. I did stay up way too late drawing it though, when I did draw it, because I really wanted to finish it that day, but then I wasn't able to anyways, so yeah. It did take quite a bit to draw. Now, if you have been looking very closely at these videos and realize that maybe the levels look a tiny bit blurry, especially like around here, that's because I set the pixels per unit to 100, and I think it'll be a lot less blurry if I set it to 128 instead, so maybe I'll start drawing 28% larger, so I could set the pixels per unit to 128, which should reduce the blurring in the background. Of course, I am worried about how the game's going to perform, but I think that I should be fine as if I turn VSync off. You can see that I'm actually getting about 400 frames per second, so that's... I have some room to waste performance a little bit, but I also do want to have this game run on PCs that aren't as strong as mine, because mine has an RTX 3060 12GB. and a fairly budget CPU, but the CPU is not being stressed very much in this game so far because not that much is going on. Alright, well, that's enough yapping. Yep, it's SLF Devlog number 11. See ya.